Good day, everyone. My name is Leslie Pahlane from Africa Kids Code. I'll be your host for today's session, which is Get Set Up on Google My Business. Okay, what you see on the slide is the agenda for today. By the end of this session, we'll have a clear understanding of how to discover Google My Business, also get set up on Google My Business and create an engaging Google My Business listing. Okay, so let's get started. First thing first, as I've mentioned, that we'll discover Google My Business. So I would like to ask you a question before we get started. So the first question that I would like to ask you is, can you find a pizza delivery near you? Yes or no? Okay, so we discussed that. Our research and shopping behavior has changed thanks to the internet and the invention of smartphone. We can now find information, business reviews, product catalogs, and prices quicker than ever before. So for today's session, I want us to get into the mindset of our customer. I want us to stand in their shoes. So this is what's gonna happen. These are the keywords that you might have to use so that your customers can find you online. Keywords are very important for any business website as they drive targeted traffic to your business for free. Keywords are the words and phrases that internet users type into search box of a search engine such as Google to find what website that match what you are looking for. So, for example, when someone wants a pizza delivery near to them, these are the keywords that they might use to find. Let's say you have a shop that's selling pizza. So these are the keywords that you should make sure that you optimize your website and you Google My Business so that the customers that are local and near to you can find your business. You also find out that keywords are ideas and topics that define what content is about in terms of search engine optimization. They are the words and the phrases that searchers enter into search engines, also called search queries. If you boil everything on your page, all the images and what, and the video and the copies. Chances are when you searched, you type in pizza delivery near me. This is an example for, let's say you want to order a pizza, but you are in an area that you've never been before, so you don't know where are the shops, and then so this is how customers find you. So customers will use keywords like takeaway near me or delivery or the pizza that are near me. And then that's how they will find your business. So let's do a quick research about Google Maps. Google Maps is a web-based service that provides detailed information regions and sites around the world. Google Maps also offers satellite and street views of location. Google Maps offers street views on compromising photographs taken from vehicles. Many of us have used an or heard of Google Maps at some point in time. While some people may not be dependent on Google local maps and Google Maps direction, everybody knows that an immensely useful tool it is. Google Maps is not only useful for people on the road or those who are planning a holiday. Google Maps is an extremely good marketing tool for small business to medium business. So let's take a look at some of the benefits in a bit more in detail. When you search for businesses near you, it comes up with a lot of suggestions. Google suggests places customers might like, map, for example, map based on their search weights and the search history. Google Maps uses information from your device and other Google products to display places you might like. With this in mind, 87% of smartphone owners tend to search first in a moment of need. You still remember the example I made of relocating to a new area, and then you want to buy something there first, and you don't know where the shops are. The first thing that you will do is to take out your phone and then search for business. Let's say you are looking for pizza, you say pizza delivery or pizza shop near me or pizza restaurant near me, and then that's how customers will also find your business. And then 80% of all mobile searches are related to location, and then 67% of those use Google Maps as a preferred app. Info appears on desktops, laptops, tablets, and mobile phones. So I'm gonna ask you a quick question, just so that I can know you are still with me and you understand what I have mentioned so far. So what benefits are brought by a Google Maps listing when looking for products or services? Anyone wants to give it a try? Okay, I see people are saying that Google Maps also shows your exact location. Yes, so let's see if you are correct. Yes, it is said that Google Maps, first thing is that they show is mark your location. First, by listing your business on Google Maps, you are getting an exclusive online presence showing where your business is based, and this means people get to know you. When people think, for example, consumers use Google Maps over the streets or specific areas where your business is located. They learn about your presence. It's just one of the main ways you can drive awareness of your company. The other benefit is that it makes your business discoverable. Second, to get listed on Google Maps, you may wish to get listed on the Google Places for businesses. Like many other services from the search engine giant Google, Places for Business is an amazing resource for small to medium-sized businesses to get listed. And then you can also help your customers with direction so that they can know where your business is at. By having your business listed on Google Maps, you actually offer Google Map direction to people who wish to visit your office or your business, and they do not know how to reach to you. And then the good part about it is that it's free for you to use that. So it's therefore important that your business has a listing for potential customers to find you on Google. So this is how it's gonna happen when people search for businesses like yours. Like, for example, when they say pizza delivery or pizza shop near me, if it happens that you are not the only one who's selling pizza in that area, this is what will happen. The conducting nearby searches using map, find local businesses, then that's where you can view maps and get direction. It can be discovered nearby shops where you are, and then also the local businesses. Then this will save time for you. The next thing is to search and choose a business that is near to you with Google Maps. And then one will ask, what makes a listing stand out? There are a number of factors which affect whether we choose if a business is trustworthy or worth visiting. For an example, images. Images are important so that people can see what your business is all about, and then what products that you have. And also the reviews are important so that customers who are new can know what your previous customers have experienced with you. That's where they can write reviews. Remember that negative feedback, it's good. Why I'm saying it's good is because you'll know where you have to improve. So never take negative feedback as a setback for your business. And the other thing is address. People will want to know if this business really does exist. So by putting up your address, it's good. You must also make sure that you put the contact in case you need to. Let's say someone wants to make a phone call and ask about something that's in your business, or someone that wants to partner out with your business. They can just go to Google My Business. That's where they'll get your number. Then that they will contact you. Or if someone has, let's say you run a restaurant and then someone has made a reservation and then they would like to cancel it or check if it's still open, they can use the contact. It's also important that you put the business hours, when to visit if they do. Like for your customers, they can know if they can still find your shop open at that time. So it's important that you put the working hours. You must also mention if you're working on the public holidays, things like that. And once you put all that information, the last thing to do is the website so that people can know your online presence. The web presence is to basically confirm that it's a legitimate business. And ultimately, being visible on Google Maps also creates a more complete listing and profile for your business on Google overall. In fact, 89% of customers are more likely to consider purchasing from business with a more detailed profile. If your listing on Google is complete, you are more likely to be considered reputable, more likely to attract location visits, and more likely to end up with pages. I mean, first thing when I hear of a company, I for myself, when I hear for a company the first thing that I do, I'll go to the internet, check if this business exists. That's when I'll find it on Google My Business. And then after doing that, I'll go to their website so that I can see what the business is all about. Google My Business is a free tool that lets you manage how your business appears on Google Search and Maps. These features include adding your business name, as I've mentioned, the location, the hours, monitoring and replying to customers' review, and also adding photos and learning where and how people are searching for you and more. If you verify and edit your business information, You can both help customers find your business and tell them your story. So I'm just going to give you a stats of what happens when people are searching for local information. It has been proven that 33% of people look for business hours. So it's very important that you put your opening hours. And then 32% of those people, they also look for the location so that people can know where your business is located. And then 27% of them, they search for reviews so that they can know how your business is all about. And then they will know if your previous customers had a good experience with you or they had a bad one. So all this information can be found via a Google My Business, and that's how everything. And I'll also put the links in the description so that you can know how to find the Google My Business and also set up for your own business. So these are the most. This is how you're gonna make the most of your free business profile. With Google My Business account, you get more than a business listing. Your free business profile lets you easily connect with customers across Google Search and Maps. By listing your business on Google Maps, you are getting an exclusive online presence showing where your business is based, and this means that people get to know you. When people use Google Maps and hover over the streets and specific areas where your business is located, they learn about your presence. And it's just one of the many ways you can drive awareness of your company by making sure that you put up the Google My Business. You can also attract customers with your business profile, such as posting photos and offers to your profile to show that what makes your business unique and give customers a reason to choose you every time instead of choosing your competitor. You must also give customers a way to reach you. Your customers are ready to connect by calling or messaging or leaving a review. With more ways to transact, you can do more business. And then you'll see how customers connect by clicks, calls, and bookings, and also people who are following you. This will show you how your customers engage with your business profile. You must also show the latest about your business so that people can know that you still exist. With Google My Business Marketing Kit, you can share the latest updates and highlights about your business to help customers stay informed about your business, and also create custom posters, social media posts, and more reviews and updates on your business profile on Google. It's all for free. There are also templates so that you can work on them. You must make a way to stay competitive with Google My Business is by having a Google account that helps you stay competitive and boost customer engagement online in store. You must make informed marketing decisions based on what customer feedback and reviews. You will also learn from the successes and mistakes of others by researching your competitors and learn what people are saying about them and how they have improved and applied that on your business as well. You will also understand what your customers want, and you must research and identify how to make sure that you stand out from your competitors. You must have a unique selling point. What can you do different for your business? For example, what is it that you can do different compared to your competitors? And then you must also discover industry trends and customer preferences. For an example, if there is a certain thing that most people prefer buying, or if there's a hashtag that's going viral, that's how you can also make sure that your customer, your business, people can find your business and know all about your services by using a certain hashtag that's going viral. So before we move on to the next session, I would like to take a few minutes to answer any questions you may have. Please type in the comment. So I see that there are no any questions so far. So let's move on to the next session, which is get set up on Google My Business. So I'm just going to take you through the steps of creating a Google Maps listing. So I'm just going to take everything that we've been discussing and make sure that we put it into practical. So the first step is to create your Google My Business account. And then the second step is to verify your business. And third step is to complete your profile and then populate your listing. So we're gonna go into detail of step one, which is creating your Google My Business account. So a Google My Business listing automatically syncs with Google Maps. So the critical thing to remember when creating your Google Maps listing is that particular attention should be paid to optimizing your listing by ensuring core business information is up to date by including images, posts, etc., which we'll discuss shortly. So create your business profile on Google. If you haven't already signed up for Google My Business, you can do it by visiting a link that I've put in the description, or by downloading the Google My Business app on your App Store. If you have already signed up, simply log into your business Google My Business account and follow the instruction to claim your free business profile on Google. This profile is completely free and enables your business to appear in local searches and on Google Maps. So for you to complete this profile, you need to provide some information such as your location, address, also the category if your business is into, if you are selling cosmetics, or if you are running an IT company, that's also the category that you're gonna put your business. And then you must also add your website so that people, after seeing your location on all what your business is about, they can visit your website. Make sure that you include the phone numbers and also the opening hours so that people can know if it's still a good time for them to visit your premises. And maybe a little description of your business activities, like the services that you offer. Remember that if you don't have a website yet, you can use Google My Business to just put a brief of what your company is all about. Then if that person is interested by what they've seen, they can contact you to get further details. So all the information that I've mentioned, the location, the category, the website, and the phone numbers, opening hours, description, will appear in Google search results either when users make a search using keywords or when they search specifically for your business. Can you see an example on the screen? See, they've also mentioned that they do the dine-in, the takeaway, and the delivery. You can also see the rating, the reviews, the name of the business, and all of the information that is important for your business. So this is how you name and categorize your business. On the left, that's where you put the name of your business. For example, Africa Kids Code. And then when you categorize, you can, for example, if you are a hairdresser, you can put hairdresser. If you are florist, you can also put that. If you are in an educational company that's teaching maybe computer literacy, you can also put that. This is so you can connect with customers who are more likely to visit your business. So we also have to find a way to make sure that customers find you and they can contact you. So location is sometimes is optional. This is useful if you have a shop location, but if you are just doing your businesses online, you can skip that part for now, or you can use your home address. But remember, if you put your home address, some people will just drive there without contacting you first. So if you are just running your business online, you don't have an office yet, you can skip the part for location. So we are now going on to the second step, which is choose a way to verify your account. Make sure your business information is accurate and that only you, the business owner or manager, has access to it by verifying your business. Choose verify later to access verification options like verification by email, phone, or Google Search Console. So you must reach out and get verified, as you can see on the screen. Opera is a Google My Business partner, and that can help you to get your business verified. You can also reach out via a call or request for them to call you. You can request Google to call you to make sure that your business, the business is being managed by you, and then that's how you'll be verified and your business will be found online. Or you can go to the Google My Business Help Center or the community, and then that will also, that's another way of making sure that you are verified. And then the third step is to ensure your profile is complete by making sure, in order to get the most of your listing, you should make sure you have entered as much information as possible, which includes what's listed on the slide: your address, hours, contact details, the visual content such as posters, pictures, videos, and then lastly, your logo. Or you can also put your cover photo. So as you can see that a complete Google My Business listing is important. Research suggests that a complete business listing is 2.7 times more likely to be considered, and then 70% more likely to attract location visits, and 50% more likely to purchase. So make sure that your business listing is complete. And we are now moving on to the last step, which is populate your listing. By populating your listing, you must add photos. Let's say for now, since we are still in the COVID, Uh, Maybe you've changed your opening hours, so you must make sure that you should update your working hours so that people can know what times you are operating. For example, if you are selling alcohol and now since the hours have changed, you can change from if you were closing at maybe around 2 a.m., you can now change to 10 p.m. so that people can know if your business is still operating or not. And you must also make sure that you regularly post so that you keep a fresh content on your Google My Business. Images have become ever more important in online presence and marketing. Google My Business has several visual features available when you verify your listing. You can upload photos of your business to your profile, attract photos to post, and upload video. Logo help customers. As you can see, that logo help customers recognize your brand. A cover photo is the best that represents your business. On the cover photo, that's where you can list your contact numbers, your services, and all that information. You can also add the additional photos, for example, different photos to highlight features of your business that customers consider when making a purchase. For example, Africa Peace Code, since it deals with teaching kids how to program. For example, that's where we'll put different photos of us teaching kids a certain one of the languages that we teach, for example, web development. We can add photos of us teaching a kid how to write their own website, or you can add a photo uh, showing kids how to program a robot. So these are the information that you can put on your Google My Business alone without including social media. That only can make sure that you secure a client. So this is another thing of making sure that you update the work hours. So we are now moving to making sure that we keep the content that is fresh. If your hours or business have changed or shortened, make sure the customers know about all this. Use attributes to highlight service options. So you can do this for both online and the physical store. Google has released updates for retail and food stores to inform customers of service attributes. You can rely information about takeaway, eat-in, or delivery options, for example. There have also been online updates to discover in-home education and professional service such as tutoring. So to set the online service attribute or add a link to schedule online classes and appointments, make sure that you sign in to Google My Business. Then click on the home, go to stay connected during COVID-19 dashboard, cut, and tick the box for the online service that your business provides. And then you can also enter a URL where customers can schedule online services with your business. When you add COVID-19 posts to your business profile, this can be used to outline closures and reduce hours, hygiene, and safety precautions, the gift cards, and the donation. Turn on messaging. Download the Google My Business app to message customers. This is a great way of providing them with the support and communication they need. Top tip is to set up automated messaging to ensure customers receive a response to your queries. For example, When you are not available at that moment, you can just set up an automated message so that people can know that your business still exists. You can edit your business description so customers are aware of changes to your products, hours, payments, and services. Also, our service disclaimer, you may want to add a disclaimer to your profile to let customers know that your business information may not be up to date. Verified businesses can remove this disclaimer when they update recent special hours. You can also utilize the Google Trends to find emerging topics and top questions people are asking by location. Stay connected and up to date with the trends. And then you can also highlight temporary closures. You can now mark your business at temporarily closed. For example, if the services that you offer can only, it means that, for example, when we are in alert level 5, most business couldn't operate because of the restrictions that we were supposed to follow. So in that period, that's where you could add the button for temporarily closed. But now since you are back in business, you can change that and put you are open and you are back in business. And also, that shows that having a professional website is really important. It's key tool for driving sales. Nearly 70% of consumers state that they are more likely to buy from a business that has a website over a company that does not have a website. So websites are so important for key 3 reasons. First, impressions count. People like to read reviews about businesses and scope them out before visiting. Having a website allows you to showcase your business and your brand to customers before they visit, enabling them to make a judgment. If you don't have a website, people are less likely to visit your store. If you do have a website, however, the site should provide as positive a first impression as possible to avoid losing their business. You must also pay attention to the layout. Make sure that the user experience, so that your website should be user friendly. And then the second reason is people don't window shop like they used to. So fewer people shop on high street than before. Having a website enables you to sell online to customers and to market yourself to audience online. You can provide information about your product catalog, the prices, location, and the overall business. And then the last key reason is to not having a website can make you lose your revenue. If your business does not have a website, you are likely to miss out on online revenue and advertising. And if customers can't find you online, how will they know you exist and what you sell? A purely designed website is sometimes worse than having no website. So it can give customers the wrong impression about your product and services. So try to ensure that it is as well designed as possible. Using free website builder tools is an example. You can use business details on Google My Business account to sign up for a free website in a few steps. First, create, edit, and publish. It's a drag and drop template where you can put out the things that you don't want and also ones that you like. So this is how to get started. Click website to get started. Use the Google My Business app to manage your listing. For example, you can manage your business profile on Google, attract customers by sharing offers and events, engage with customers on the go, and making your business profile stand out with photos, and learn how customers find you online. So do you guys have any questions? Okay, let's move on to the last section, which is creating an engaging Google My Business listing. So we have spoken about the importance of keeping your listing updated and treating your Google My Business. So this is the mindset you need for making your listings better. We are going to focus on the 4 key ways to optimize your listing in this section. There are more than 4, but this can act as a jumping off point. So the 4 that we are going to focus on are including key information in your listing, gaining customer reviews, utilizing posts and photos, and leveraging insights. So I'll just take a few minutes to focus on the last point in more detail. It is not only written posts which can have an impact. Photos are a great media form to utilize too. A business listing with photos gets 40% more requests for direction. In addition, 39% of customers say they will stop engaging with the site if images do not appear. So that was not enough. And 90% of people say they are more likely to visit a business with photos on Google My Business. So what are the tips for creating great photos? First one is lighting. Make sure your image is well lit and the subject matter is clearly visible, not covered by shadows or darkness. Make sure the light is coming from behind the camera, directed towards what you are taking the photo of. And then another point is focus. When taking photos, try to avoid blurring the shoot. This is easier to do nowadays as most of our smartphones and digital cameras autofocus on an image. There can be a delay on these devices, however, so make sure you give your device enough time to focus before taking an image. You may also want to invest in a tripod or device which enables you to keep the camera still and prevent the image from blurring. The third step is editing. I'm sure you're all aware of the filtering and editing software available on smartphone. For example, there's InShot. Most people are familiar with that one. You can brighten images, change colors, and add or change shapes within images. There is also editing software available for use on computers and laptops such as Adobe Photoshop or InDesign, which also enable you to edit images. These tools have more functionality available than smartphone. When editing images for businesses, try to avoid filters that are extremely apparent or obvious so that people will know that this photo was edited. So this can suggest that your products or services require editing, which can put customers off. They can also create false impression about what is it that you are selling. Try to also avoid filtering that distract from the subject matter you are trying to capture. And then the last step is framing. The framing of your photo relates to a few areas. Firstly, consider what can be seen in your photo. What's in the background? Is there any interference with the image? Is there anything in front of the image matter that shouldn't be there? What's the focus of the image and is it clearly visible? If you are in the picture, what are you wearing? Everything you wear or display sends a message. Make sure that your background is not destructive. So these are examples for photos for your business listing. Google My Business allows you to post the exterior part of your business, and then you can also post the interior part of your business and the visual tour and the street view. So it's very important that you have your business listed on Google My Business. When you're creating an engaging post, make sure that you add a title. Also provide a call to action. For example, if you want customers to call you, you should put your numbers. If you want customers to click on a button to book something online, you should put click here. Or if you want customers to register on something, make sure that you have a button for click here to register. And write a clear description of what the photo is all about, and ensure that posts are accurate. This means they are spelled correctly and use appropriate grammar. If you do the basic well, you set yourself a solid foundation to grow. Engage with your customers. Gaining customer reviews can help your business to showcase customer testimonials in your marketing activities, better understand what you are doing right and wrong as a business. As I mentioned, that negative feedback is good for your business so that you can know where to improve. Improve the visibility of your business on Google rankings. Build trust with your customer. It's also worth nothing that responding to customer reviews ensure they feel validated, further building a relationship with your customers. But how can you ensure customers to reviews? Build relationship with your customers by delivering excellent customer service. You can also ask your customers to review your business online, and make it as simple as possible for customers to leave reviews. Add a URL to your website or provide this in-store tool so customers can leave a review with ease. You can also put this link on your social media pages so that people can click on the link and then leave a review on the business. So the things that you need to avoid include paying for reviews. You shouldn't pay customers so that they can review your business, because what happens if you stop paying those customers? They might go on the reviews and write that this business X paid me to leave a review there, and then once people see that, they will see that no, this person is not good. So leaving reviews yourself is not good. Make sure that you don't try to write a review yourself, because this will appear on the reviews showing that it comes from you. So one will ask, what is it that I can do to encourage customers to reviews? First, you can collect customer details and send feedback surveys via email, or you can share the feedback URL visibly via posters and brochures. You can display feedback for customers to show this is valued by the business. So leverage insights to grow your business. Insights can ultimately help you to understand how your audience behaves adapt to their needs, and reach new customers. This is achieved in a number of ways. Firstly, understanding your audience behavior as discussed earlier. You can utilize insights to identify how customers find your business on Google and what actions they take when they find you in terms of how they found your listing. So there's direct searches. A customer directly searches for your business name or address, or and then there is discovery searches. A customer search for a category. Remember the category that I mentioned. That if you are in a salon, you are running a salon business, you can categorize your business as a salon or a hairdresser, and then customers can also find your business by using hairdressers or salons. And then there's also branded searches. A customer search for your brand or brand related to your business. This category will only appear if your listing has appeared at least once for a branded research. And then there's total searches, the total number of direct, discovery, and branded searches, as you can see on the screen, on the slide. So this is what you will learn on the insights. You will learn how the customers find your business on Google search engines such as Google, and actions. What they did once they found your listing? What is it that they did after finding your business? And where are these customers coming from? For example, where on the map people request training directions to your business? And then when people engage most, for example, when and how often people call your business via your listing on Google, and how your engagement compares to similar listings, your competitors, and how often your photos are viewed compared to similar business such as your competitors. So if you have any questions, please. I just want to find out if you have any questions before we wrap up today's session. So if there are no questions, I have a question for you because you guys didn't ask me a question. So I have a question for you. I would like to know, what are your next steps? What is that one thing you will do or change after attending this session? Because I have learned a lot, so I hope you guys have also learned a lot. Okay, I see people are saying that they didn't know about this Google My Business. They thought that for your business to appear on the Google My Business, they had to pay someone so that they can appear. So thanks for this informative session. Now I know that you can just go to business and do this by yourself. Yes, that's correct. Some are saying that they can also use Google My Business as one of the marketing channel, meaning that they do not only have to use Facebook, Twitter, Instagram to market their business. They can also do all the activities on Google My Business. So thank you guys for your responses. And thank you for joining today's session. So yeah, if you have any questions about today's session, you can find us on the social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and that's where you can write to us, and then we will make sure that we respond to you. by using our handle is at Africa Kids Code. As you can see, it's scrolling down on the screen, and there's also numbers or email address that you can contact.